Looks like I'm on. All right. It is the massive or tiny Gloomhaven Buttons and Bugs. I played the first 3 scenarios last time. Gonna play through some more. Hang on, let me check on one thing here. Alright, that looks good. Little adjustment. Okay. Back to that. Come on. Alright. Alright, so I was playing. So Gloomhaven Buttons and Bugs. It's Gloomhaven, but in a much smaller scale and solo only. I am playing with the Silent Knife. And I think I just noticed that part of Buttons is the little stands all the characters are on. Well, those are buttons. Alright, so Buttons and Bugs. A little annoying that they give you a bare bones learn to play manual in the box, and then you have to go online to get the full rules. Most of the rules are just like in Gloomhaven, but there are a few exceptions, and this actually has some rolling. Rather than having stacks and stacks of cards for all the actions of the monsters, well, and for the attack modifiers, you just have a die and a few cards. Alright. Oh, and of course some whiskey. So let's see, I left off Scenario 5, Buttons Arena. Now level 2, so I upgraded a card. I now have, what is it? Which one was it? Long Con, that's my 1 level 2 card. Every time you go to a new level, you get to upgrade one of your level 1 cards. Each character only has, well, 4 level 1 and 4 level 2 cards, although they each have 2 sides. So really you have 8, well, kind of have 8 ability cards in play, or in your hand. Alright, Scenario 5, Buttons Arena. There isn't much choice but to be taken into custody and placed in an arena made of a large serving platter filled with old, desiccated food. To your surprise, Button himself jumps down into the arena. And that's it for story. Alright, monsters. Rending Beetle, Arena Sorcerer, and King Button. Well, King Button, of course, would be one with 3 different things there. I'm betting it's just one of each of these, although maybe not. Goal is defeat all monsters. Alright, so 3 enemies to fight. King Button, whatever that is, Arena Sorcerer, and Rending Beetle. Okay. Alright, so what do I need? All but red. Alright, green, blue, and purple. Oh, I need room for the monster health tiles. Alright, and I need 1 more white cube. And here they are. Alright, I need Rending Beetle, Arena Sorcerer, and King Button. Alright, just going in order of 1, 2, 3, green, blue, purple. We have King Button. King Button can go very early or very late. Arena Sorcerer. And Rending Beetle. So instead of having a deck of 8 different monster action cards, you just have 3 different sets of actions they might make, and before the round you roll for their initiative, negative, neutral, or positive, and that'll determine which action they're going to take. Which is kind of nice that you don't have to be constantly reshuffling decks. Okay, and where am I? There's my Silent Knife. Silent Knife starts right there. And there are a few obstacle tiles in there, the green ones, and 3 hazards. Let's see, all the hazards do 1 damage plus something else. This one is 1 damage plus wound. That would be useful. 1 damage and muddle, 1 damage and poison. Alright, so I know I have something that, here we go, I can move somewhere, control an adjacent enemy, and move it somewhere, and also, with my new one, Long Con, I can disarm an enemy and do one of these other things. Wound it, give it poison. Okay. Let's see. And items I have. I guess I'm just sticking with the same items. I have 2 one-handed items, and then I can have 1 pouch item still. So I'm sticking with Sparrow Skull Helm. I can use that to gain advantage. It's reusable. Button Shield. I can gain 1 shield during an enemy attack. Reusable. And Venomous Fang. I can add poison to an attack, to a melee attack. Reusable. Those can all be refreshed on a long rest. Oh, and I need health dials for the enemies. Alright, King Button. Only 6 health, but he does have 3 shield. Ooh. Gonna have to kill him with... Be nice to wound him. Oh, but he's flying, so that would not hurt him. Yeah, he's flying. He can go over obstacles. I believe he can go over obstacles. He can definitely travel over hazards and not take the damage or the poison, wound, or muddle. So I'm going to have to just kill him with big strikes. Alright. Well, I can poison him. I just have to poison him with some of my stuff. Okay, so he has 6 health. The Arena Sorcerer, that's the purple one. No, that's the blue one. Alright, blue. No, this is purple. That's blue. All these colors are too close. See, and then you have the nice red one that's clearly distinct. Alright, anyway. This is blue. Arena Sorcerer has 11 health. It's on the other side. And purple Rending Beetle has 12 health. Okay. What are the actions they do? Alright, so King Button, if he gets 5 initiative, makes a Frost and Earth available. Would add 2 shield and heal himself for 2. Ooh. And he goes very early. Basically, if he gets minus, I'm not hurting him. He'll have 5 shield. Alright. He can move, attack, range 3. Alright, so he can move 2 and has a 2 attack with range 3. And he can, if there's dark or earth available, he will consume it to apply poison to the attack. I think that means either one. Or does it mean he needs both? We'll look. Plus, he moves 1 and can attack 3, range 3. Okay, so he hits hard. Arena Sorcerer. On minus, he'll make dark available, which helps out King Button. Move 3, attack 2. Not ranged. Alright, so he has a melee attack, and then he will consume Earth to get 2 piercing to go through shield. Alright, he can attack 2, range 4, and add in fire, or consume fire or ice to add a wound or muddle. Or he can just move 1, attack 3, range 3. The nice thing, at least, about that middle one is he does not move, but range 4, that covers most of the map. Alright, Rending Beetle can move 1, no, attack 1, move 2, attack 1, attack 2, move 3, excuse me, move 2, attack 3, or move 1 and then attack twice for 2 damage each. Whew. Alright, this looks like it could be rough. Okay. Now, what would be good? Alright, so this will move 1 or 2 spaces. That's the purple one. This one, that one's dangerous. It's right over there. Maybe I want to run in and try to kill the sorcerer. Maybe not. If I'm over here, next to the beetle, I'm out of range of the sorcerer. If it gets that long range attack but doesn't move, he can't hit me. Well, none of his attacks would hit me, at least the first round. Alright. I could rush in at King Button, but no, I don't think that's a good idea. I think I need to save him for last, because he might heal himself. So, kill him as quickly as possible once I have some good damage dealing stuff. Alright. Now, if I can get a good attack on the beetle, wound him, which I don't know if I can do all that. Well, I'll might need to make use of going invisible this round. For this scenario, okay. Ugh. Actually, I can just sit. Well, yeah. All right. So, what am I going to try to do? Okay, good chance. Beetle 25 or 13. I can beat that. Well, long con, I can beat everybody. I forgot that one's so fast. The new card I got. 23, I can also probably go before Rending Beetle. Right now, actually, this first turn, if Rending Beetle goes before me, it's okay. He won't hit me. He can't get in range to do that. However, then I couldn't move him into a hazard. Well, probably not. I can move an enemy 2 spaces. An adjacent enemy. Okay. Well, I think I want to do that. I want to wound the beetle, because then I can also just run away from the beetle and let it slowly hurt itself. I can add poison to the attack and also poison the beetle. And then use that again when I'm trying to take out the sorcerer. Let's see. So let's say I do this. I can move over here and then move him here to wound him and give him 1 damage. And... oh, and he wounds on attacks. Ugh. Oh, and he always has 2 shield. Great. Arena Sorcerer has 1 retaliate. Alright, so let's say I move over there, move him there, then I can still hit him with a melee attack. I could use... well, no, or I could move over here, move him there, and then use quick reflexes to move and attack him. Or I can use Venom Shiv, then I don't have to use the Venomous Fang yet. I'll poison him with that. I'm controlling an adjacent enemy. I think I can actually move there, move 2 spaces to move him here and then back. I think that's fine. Not sure. Which would be advantageous in case... well, that would keep Button out of my range. And make him adjacent to me so then I can hit him with the Venom Shiv. Thief Snack. The next time an enemy enters within 2 hexes of you, it suffers 3 damage. That's right. That one's good. Then you don't have to worry about shielding or retaliation. Okay, so what do I want to do? I'm thinking, yeah, these two. Long Con and Venom Shiv. I'm going to go nice and early. I'll definitely go before the beetle. Alright, so I'm doing those. Set the other cards aside. Okay, now we need to roll their initiative. We'll just go left to right. King button. Neutral. His initiative is 43. Arena Sorcerer. Minus. Get back there. He goes 22. He will make dark. I don't have anything that can consume dark yet. Those are on the other sides. Okay. He will move and try to do a melee attack on me, but he won't be able to because he won't be close enough. King button's going to move 2, attack 2, range 3. And he can consume dark. This is already available. I'm pretty sure elements, if they show up on monster abilities, on the monster actions, that's already available right now. Well, first let's get that one. Alright, also neutral. It was on that. Okay, Running Beetle. Moves 2, attacks 3. It also might be a good idea to just go invisible instead. But no, I want to take the Rending Beetle out as quickly as possible. Although it might be, well, it's going to be wounding me if I don't go invisible. Okay. Oh yeah, so elements. Elemental infusions. As long as an infusion is visible on a card in your hand, active area, or one of your chosen cards, it can be consumed once each round. Wait, what is this on an enemy ability? Oh, that's probably in the full rules. As long as there is an infusion, as long as an infusion is visible in your hand, active area, or one of your chosen cards. So that's any of those. And active area up here. But yeah, so these, well, I need 2 things. One is that, I guess, yeah, that's making both of those available. But it can only be consumed once. But yeah, the question is, are those already available, or do they become available when the enemy attacks? Either way, this would be available for King Button, so if he moves 2 and attacks with 2, range 3, he would also poison me. Although I guess I've made it available too. Now I think these together only make 1 dark available to be consumed. I'm pretty sure I can consume theirs, they can consume mine. Yeah. I need to look at the full rules on that. Right now it doesn't matter, as long as I stay out of King Button's range, because he can move 2. I guess he could even just fly to here. And if I'm over here, he can hit me. He has range 3. So I don't want to do that. So I'm pretty sure I can move over here. Since I'm controlling the movement, I can move him here and move him back. Alright, so let's say I do that. I move him there and back using Long Con, and then I'm attacking for 3. He does have 2 shield, but I will poison him at least, and he's already wounded, and he's taken 1 damage. He's the purple. And now he's wounded. Okay. So that part's done. Oh yeah, and that enemy, oh right, I forgot about that part. He's disarmed, so he's not going to attack me. Disarm. Alright, and then I'm going to attack with Venom Shiv, so this is going to poison him. But the poison is after the attack, so it doesn't apply yet. Alright, so I'm attacking for 3. He's going to block for 2. And then I get my modifier here. I rolled plus, so I get +1. He blocks 2, so he takes 2 damage, and now he's poisoned. Oh, I guess in addition to color, I guess they are numbered. But still, I would rather the colors aren't so close together. Alright, what did I say? 2 damage, he's down to 9. Okay, but now he's wounded, so every time he activates, he'll take a damage. He's disarmed, so he'll not be able to attack this round, and he's poisoned, so every time I hit him, every time I attack him, he'll take extra damage. 1 extra. Alright. Oh, and every time you roll for the modifier, you have to move the cube. So, next time I attack, I might want to do my Sparrow Skull Helm to give me advantage to avoid the damage cancellation. Alright, but I've done all my stuff, so alright, that's it for my turn, and now in order it is Arena Sorcerer. So the Arena Sorcerer will move 3 and try to hit me with a melee attack. Shortest path, let's see, we'll go around the obstacles, it'll go around the hazard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that way, so it doesn't really make a difference. I get to choose. We'll have him move this way. Alright, so he moves 3 spaces. Okay. It doesn't attack me because it's a melee attack. Alright, so that's it for the Arena Sorcerer. And then King Button. Oh, no. Next is Rending Beetle. He'll move 2. Well, he's already next to me, so he's not going to move. And then his attack, he does not attack because he's disarmed. When he activated, he took 1 wound damage. And now his turn's over. His disarm goes away. Okay, and then King Button. He's going to try to move in range to do a ranged attack, but he's not going to be close enough. We're going to have him fly this way. But he's 5 spaces away from me. He has an attack range 3 he can use. Alright, and I need something to look at the full rules. I'll be right back. And that's the end of the round. Okay. Let me pull up the full rules that are online. I know I had it open. There it is. Alright. Elements. What are we on? Playing a scenario. Attack effects. It would be nice if these were all in alphabetical order. There we go. Elements. Alright. Multiple infusions of the same element can be available to be consumed in the same round. Okay, so I have dark and they have dark. That is 2 uses of it. Alright, an infused element is available as long as it is visible and has not yet been consumed in the current round, of course. An infused element on an ability card is no longer available once that card is discarded. My cards. Once the card is discarded, lost, or flipped to the other side, so when you can't see it anymore, and it's not in the discard pile. okay. When an ability card is flipped to its B side or recovered to your hand, the infused element on the visible side of that card becomes available. Only one instance of an infused element on a rolled monster action is available, even if multiple enemies of that type are on the board. Oh, okay, so if there were 3 arena sorcerers, this would just give 1 dark element. An infused element on a rolled monster action is no longer available once all monsters of that type are killed. So if I killed the sorcerer, no dark is available. Okay. Alright. And some actions. I'm pretty sure, though, yeah, I can consume that dark. I can consume that ice or earth. Or is it frost or an earth? Whatever. Whenever an infused element is consumed, yeah. It doesn't say you can't, at least to what I'm looking, so yes, I'm pretty sure they can use this dark. So even if Arena Sorcerer wasn't on there, King Button could add dark, add poison to his attack. That's going to make things rough because I get lots of dark. Although he only gets that a third of the time. Okay. Alright, so that was it for the round. So now, alright, the 2 actions I used get flipped over to the other side because every card has an A side and a B side. When you use the B side, you discard it. Although really you're discarding 2 ability cards when you do that. Well, which is really only important when you lose a card. When you lose a card, you're losing both sides. 2 usages of it. Alright, so now I'll have Backstab and Serrated Arrows. Backstab, that one's a single use card, so that'll be at the end trying to kill King Button. Because you do a lot of damage. If you're invisible and have dark, you do 7 damage in 1 hit. But you lose the card. Alright, this gives me Retaliate. Serrated Arrows is a ranged attack. Adds wound to the attack. Yeah, okay. Alright, but these are what I have available right now. So, what's next? Alright, so Rending Beetle's down to 8. Has wound, so every action takes some more damage, and is poisoned, so I can hit him for extra. So what do I have available this time? I can use both of these. If I use these 2, I do 2 hits for 3 damage each, plus 1 for the poison. I can do that to Rending Beetle. Hit him 2 more times, and well, I expect to do 2 damage each time, without any pluses, because he'll block 2 each time. Okay. I could use Serrated Arrows so that Arena Sorcerer is also wounded. He doesn't heal. Trying to wound King Button would be nice so that he'll take 1 damage each time he activates, but as soon as he gets the minus, he'll heal, and that'll get rid of his wound. So... Okay. Now, I could use... no, that won't reach. I was going to say I could use Quick Reflexes and try to get over to the Arena Sorcerer and hit him twice, but no, I only have 2 movement if I do that. So, yeah, maybe I should do a ranged attack. I could move over to, say, right there, and hit both the Beetle with a ranged attack and the Arena Sorcerer, and then the Arena Sorcerer will be wounded. let's see. Backstab. This I'm only going to be using for movement and retaliation, or a regular attack for now. So this is just an attack with 2. And that's not that useful right now. Ooh. I don't have a lot of speed here. What's on the other side of these? Okay, 11 and 38. So I might want to use my 2 other A actions, so that next turn I'll still have the option of some speed. And single out will be a 5 damage attack, because I'll have dark available. Unless somebody else uses it first. Well, no chance of that if I use single out. Alright, yeah, I think I should use those 2. So, if I do that, Thief's Knack and Quick Reflexes, I can strike the beetle for 3, and then just stay here and hit him again for another 3. Or, no. And let's see, King Button is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces away, so King Button, well, move 2, attack 3, that would hit me. Move 1, attack range 3, that one would not hit me. He doesn't do an attack on minus, so alright, he'll only hit me if he rolls a neutral. Arena Sorcerer, if I stay here, he will be in range to hit me with that melee attack. If he gets that, he'll be in range to hit me with that attack. And he'll be in range. He'll hit me no matter what. So yeah, I guess I'll do that. All right. So 2. I'm going to use both of these and go 23. Okay, that's my initiative. And Button plus. Okay, so he cannot hit me unless I move into range for him. All right, Arena Sorcerer. 22 again. That's unfortunate, although at least he won't, well, no, he could only add Pierce, but that doesn't do anything. Well, I won't be able to utilize my button shield because it would be pierced through. Okay, and Rending Beetle plus. Ooh, alright. He's going to hit me twice. So, maybe I should go attack the Sorcerer instead. Because he's going to try to hit me with a melee attack no matter what. If I stay by the beetle, he'll hit me twice. He can only move 1 space, though, so if I move over here, he can't get to me. Arena Sorcerer will just... Oh no, Arena Sorcerer is going first. He's going to trap me. So no, I can't move over there. So the beetle will be hitting me twice. Although... I can use my button shield. During an enemy's attack, gain 1 shield. But these are 2 separate attacks, so I think I'll only be able to block 1 damage on one of them. Well, it's not my turn yet, so I have initiative 23, but the Arena Sorcerer is first with 22. So he will... he's creating dark, although nobody has anything that's going to use dark this round, so he will move 3 and try to attack for 2, and if there were any earth available, there is not. It's over here on King Button's minus column. If there were any earth, he would also add 2 piercing to the attack. So he's just going to hit me for 2, and alright, we're on this one. Wait, why isn't this one at the top? Nobody's attacked me yet. And I attacked once. I think that just wasn't in the right place. Alright. And I'm playing on hard difficulty, which means there are some +1s in the middle column here. I'll go down if I lose. Plus. Well, at least plus is just +1. Okay, so he's hitting for 3 damage. I'll just take the damage. You can negate damage by discarding some cards. but I don't want to do that. Well, I could use my button shield and block one. I guess I may as well. Alright, so I'll block one with my button shield. Yeah, because he does not have pierce. So I'll block one, so I only went down to 10. Okay. Next. Hang on. Need to do one other thing on here. There we go. Okay. So next, so Arena Sorcerer went, hit me. That was 22. I'm 23, so now it's my turn, and then Rending Beetle, and then King Button. Oh, and I did not move this. Now, with Arena Sorcerer next to me, at least on the next round, if he gets the neutral attack, it's a ranged attack, but he doesn't move first, so if he's still next to me, he'll have disadvantage. Well, we'll see. Okay, so now I go. I'm going to hit the Rending Beetle twice. It has 2 shield each time, but it's poisoned, so I'm attacking with a base damage of 2 each time. I'm doing, well, either one of these. Either one doesn't matter because I can't move. I'm blocked in. I'm trapped. So attack and attack. And let's see, I'll be doing 2. My double damage is way down here. Yeah, I think I'm going to use... I'm sure I'll rest before I get to that point. So I'm going to use my Sparrow Skull Helm to try to avoid that nullified damage. Okay, so I gain advantage on my attack. I get to roll twice, whichever one I'm doing first. And this is one attack. It's not... Yeah, during my attack. So it's not both of these attacks. It's this one or this one. Doesn't matter which, they're the same. Alright, so I get 2 rolls and I can take the better roll. Neutral. And neutral again. Alright, so it did nothing to help me out. Alright, so I'm doing 2 damage. And then, so 2 so far, and then I'm doing my other attack. So now I have -1 and +1. I got -1, so that only did 1 damage. So he took 3, he's down to 5. Okay, I'm all done, and now it is the Beetle's turn. It's going to attack me twice. So each time for 2. I've already used my button shield. Well, that's on an edge. Plus, so +2, that's a 4 attack. And, well, that one was just about on minus. Oh, well, that one's the no damage. Alright, but I took 4. Now it moves again. Ugh, down to 6. Okay. King Button is trying to do a ranged attack, so he'll move 1, but he's not in range. He's range 4. The attack's range 3. Alright, round's over. Oh, I didn't move this down a second time after my second attack. Yeah, I've done a total of 3 attacks. Okay, so now these get turned over, and I have all the B-sides available. So single out will now deal 5 damage because I have dark available, unless somebody uses it first. I can heal myself. Probably going to need to do that at some point. So, want to do this. Beetle's down to 5, so he'll block some. I'll do 1 extra damage there. So unless I get a minus damage, he'll die from his wound. So I could use that. Special Mixture lets me poison an adjacent enemy after my move. I could poison the Arena Sorcerer with that. Or, this one's probably going to be useful here. My Serrated Arrows, I mean, it would be good to attack with this. But also I can negate the next source of damage I would suffer. And next round, Button's going to get in range to hit me. So he does 2 or 3 damage. The Arena Sorcerer, 2 damage. Rending Beetle should be dead, so I'm not worried about him. So these 2 might be good. Oh, and this puts fire in play. So Arena Sorcerer could wound me. Just checking something there. Okay. This would be a good time to go invisible. Not available, though. All right. Yeah, I'm thinking these 2. And then they'll go into the discard, and then I'll have these 2 for the next round, which maybe I just want to move to try to get away and heal myself. I don't know. Yeah, I think I'll do these 2. Although, I'll be kind of slow next round. Alright, so there's... Alright, this is what I'm doing. Okay, their initiative. And I'm going 11, so I'll be before the Rending Beetle no matter what. Only King Button might be before me. He is not. Plus again. So he's only going to move 1 space and then attack for 3 damage, range 3, and he's going to go last. Okay. Arena Sorcerer. Neutral. Oh. He's going to attack me for 2 damage, range 4. And there is fire from my Serrated Arrows. So he will have fire available that he can consume to wound me. And then I'll take damage, 1 damage every time I activate. Although, if I do heal myself next round, that'll make the wound go away. So it'll only hurt me once. Okay. Oh, and my Serrated Arrows, actually, he's going to attack me for King Button. So when he attacks, if that source is an attack, the next source of damage that I would suffer if I'm doing this, also negate the added effect. So he will not wound me. Okay, so that's alright. And haven't done the beetle yet. I should just roll them all first and then figure it all out. Alright, so he's going to try to attack for 1 and then move 2, then attack for 1. But hopefully he'll be dead before he can do any of that. Alright. And he hasn't attacked me yet. Oh, yes, he has attacked me. He was supposed to wound me. I am wounded already. Forgot about that. He has wound on his attacks, and he did hit me twice, so he did wound me. That's too bad. Wait, what is with the focus? Come on. Might need to turn off the autofocus. What's going on here? Need to pull up a different screen. There. Okay. So I go first, but I have a wound, so I take a damage. Okay, and so yes, I'm doing these two, so I'm negating the next source of damage, but that means I don't get a move, and I'm just doing an attack on the beetle. Hitting for 5, plus 1 for poison is 6, minus 2 for his shield is 4, plus modifier. So, hopefully I don't roll a minus. Alright, and I can add poison to an attack, but he's already poisoned. I got plus. Alright, so now I don't even have to wait for his wound, he's just dead. Alright, so he's dead. We'll just get rid of that. Okay. I am all done. Alright, now we're on Arena Sorcerer. He will attack to range 4, and fire's available, so he'll consume it to wound me, except I'm going to get to negate the next source of damage I would suffer. Oh, and I did not move this down. He has disadvantage because he's doing a ranged attack from an adjacent hex. And that's too bad, because he could get a -1, but that takes it down to 1, so I'd be negating 1 damage. Good news is the +2, if he gets that, well, it won't happen. Ooh, but then King Button's going to attack me with potential double damage. Okay. Plus, well, okay. +2, so he's hitting me for 4, but this is negating the damage, and that now hit, so it's going to go into the discard pile. So he did not do 4 damage, he did 0, and he would be wounding me if he would still do the wound on me, except he's already wounded, or I am already wounded. Alright, so good there, and then that needs to go down, and then Button's turn. This would have been a good time to be invisible. Alright, he's going to move 1, and now he's going to attack for 3 damage, range 3. He's finally in range. Ugh. It'll be 6 damage if he rolls double. Minus. Now it's +0, so I'd still take 3. So I'm down to 2 health. Haven't done any damage to either of them, and I'm down to 2. This goes... Alright, that's the round. This goes to the discard. That goes there. And I have these two, and then I'm going to have to do a rest. So I could try to get out of range of the sorcerer, because it's a long way to try to get out of range of King Button. But yeah, I can move 4 and then have 1 retaliate. I can move... well, no, I need to do the heal. Well, alright. I'm doing 38 on my initiative, and let's check them. King Button, plus again. So he's going to move 1 and attack range 3. Alright, Arena Sorcerer, plus. He will also move 1 and attack range 3. Alright. But they're both going late, so... my turn first. I take another damage from my wound. And then... yeah, we're going to do this. Move 4. Which will at least put me out of range of the sorcerer. I have retaliate 1 if it's a melee attack. But, no. King Button's going to move away. So that's not going to ever come into play. Well, this goes in the active pile, though. Or in the active area. And then I will heal myself for 3. Alright. And that gets rid of my wound. Maybe the rending beetle wasn't the best one to try to kill first, because it's kind of slow. Yeah, I was just taking advantage of getting to wound it. Alright, so yeah, that was probably not the best choice. Okay. Arena Sorcerer is going to try to move 1 and attack 3 with range 3, but... Well, that's right. It has... The Arena Sorcerer has Retaliate. I haven't attacked it with a melee attack yet. Oh, the Retaliate is range 3. So, not even a melee attack. Not even just a melee attack to hurt it. Ooh, one thing I need to use on King Button is... let's see. Where is it? The other side is Special Mixture. No? Oh, there it is. Thief's Knack. The next time an enemy enters a hex within 2 hexes, it suffers 3 damage. That I need for King Button because that's not an attack, so it doesn't get blocked by shields. Maybe charging straight at King Button would be a good idea. Well, alright, let's finish off. Well, let's get to the point where I lose, because it'll probably happen. Anyway, it is... alright, so he went. King Button now moves 1 space. It's a ranged attack, so he will move away 1 space, so that he doesn't have disadvantage, and then he's going to attack for 3. I only have 4. If he rolls neutral or plus, I'm going to have to discard cards to negate the damage. Alright. I'm taking 4 damage, but I only have 4 health, so I don't remember exactly what I have to do for that. Yeah, I know about resting. Had to be in there somewhere. Exhaustion? No. Long rest, short rest? No. Heal. Elements? No. Oh, negating damage. There we go. Okay. I can discard 1 A-side card from my hand. Well, no. I don't have any cards left in my hand. This is in play right now. I can discard 2 B-side cards from my hand. No. Or I can lose 1 card from my discard pile. Ugh. And then as soon as I rest, I'm going to lose another card. Alright, my discard pile, I have these 2. No, I need Thief's Knack. Guess I'm discarding Long Con, although that's the one that makes me go invisible. I don't think it's going to matter. Alright. I lose this card to negate the damage. And... although I guess I could have this in the discard and lose it instead. Let's see. Backstab. Hit for 3 and poison. Yeah, I'd rather discard this. So this can be moved from the active area anytime I want. If it's a... oh no, this is till the end of the round. I don't know if I can move that. If it's a persistent bonus like this one, that I think you can remove at any time, and it would go into discard if it's on B. But if it's a round bonus, let me make sure. Does it say in the short rules? You know what? I should look at the full rules. It'll be easier to find what I'm looking for. Alright, so what am I looking for? Active bonuses. Okay. Round bonuses. These bonuses activate when the ability is performed and expire at the end of the round. Persistent bonuses. like this one over here. Persistent bonuses activate when the ability is performed and expire when the specified removal condition has been fulfilled. A character may voluntarily remove a card with a persistent bonus but not a round bonus, but doing so removes the bonus. So no, I cannot move this into discard until the end of the round, so I have to lose one of these two, and yes, I will lose that one. That's too bad. Alright, but I didn't take damage. Okay, so now this goes to discard. I don't have any more cards, and this can go to discard, and now I can do a long rest or a short rest. Short rest, I get my cards back. I have to randomly lose one. They'll go to the A side. Yeah, and then I'll only have 2 cards left, which means I'll get 2 more turns, and then I'll be dead. Or I can pick a card to lose, and I will also get to heal for 2, but then I won't get to act this turn. Yeah, I'm only going to get 2 actions. Well, one card's going to go away. I'll get to do my A sides, then my B sides, and then when I have to discard card again, I'll be down to 1 card, and that's it. So unless I can win in 2 turns, which I don't believe there's any way that's possible, it's over. So sure, short rest. So I randomly lose a card. Actually, you know what we'll do? We'll just do this. Minus, neutral, plus. Alright, I lose Venom Shiv. So now all I have are these 2. Well, I'll try to go early. I'm doing short rest, so I don't refresh my items. I don't heal. But I do get to go this turn. Alright, what's their initiative? King Button's on plus again. Arena Sorcerer is on plus again. I mean, I can activate this. I can move there so that King Button will move to get away from me. And entering that hex will make him suffer 3 damage, although then I'm in range of both King Button and Arena Sorcerer. Wait, I was right here, wasn't I? No. I'm right here. No. Where am I? I'm right there. He had moved away from me. There we go. That's how it was. Pretty sure. Okay. I mean, I can attack twice. I can use quick reflexes to move next to King Button, hit him, and then hit him again, but he has 3 shield. So, I'm not going to hurt him. There's no point. Alright, I lost. I can't kill them both in 1 round. Well, let's do it again. I think I need a different strategy. I'm going to go straight at Button or the Arena Sorcerer first. Alright, let's get the Rending Beetle back. Reset everybody's health, so 6, 11, and 12. And I'm here. All right, all my cards are on their A side, and, well, since I lost, I could just try a different strategy on hard, or let's go down to standard. Oh, and I have, what? 12 health. Okay, now, which one of them should I go after first? Because King Button, if I move up toward King Button, I can use this. Well, how many spaces is it? 1, 2, 3, 4. It'll take 5 to get next to King Button. And I think King Button can go on a obstacle space because he flies. Let me make sure. Does it say on the reference card? No. I already know what those icons mean. I don't know why I'm looking in the little book again, but I know it's in here. Move. Actually, it might not mention flying because... Yeah. Might not mention flying in here because in the first scenario, nobody can fly. Neither you nor enemies can move through obstacles, but you can attack through them with ranged attacks. But let me make sure, because if it doesn't happen in the first scenario, it's not in that little rule book. Alright, monster movement, maybe... Because I think, because you can jump over obstacles, I'm pretty sure, if you have jump ability. You just can't land on obstacles. Monster, yeah, alright, monster movement. Show me flying. No, of course not. Okay. Move. Okay, flying is an active bonus. Flying allows a figure to completely ignore all enemies, obstacles, objectives, and hazards, including on the last hex. However, a flying figure still cannot end movement in a hex occupied by another figure. Okay, so yes, King Button can fly onto a space with an obstacle and stay there. And end the turn there, or end the movement there. Alright. So, that being said, if I can get up next to King Button and then use this, King Button will try to get away to do a ranged attack, well, unless he rolls a minus, and that'll activate that. So he would suffer 3 damage, that would go through his shield, and then it's on the other side of this. Well, the other side of that is the 5 damage attack, which could actually hit him. Well, could actually do some damage to him. And, oh, never mind. Alright, so I think that's the way to go. Venom Shiv lets me move 5. So that would get me up there next to him to make that happen. And what's on the other side of that? Backstab. Well, no, that's single use. Wouldn't be using that. At least not yet. Okay. Did this first last time to move the beetle into the wound hazard. No, can't do that on King Button. So, no, I think it's going to be these two. Move 5 to get next to King Button. Make him suffer damage. Hopefully then doesn't just immediately heal it on the next round. Well, what do I have on the other side? 11. Okay. Hopefully I can go before him. I won't have any dark. No, I do have dark from Long Con. Okay. Alright, yeah, that's the plan. Okay, I'm doing these. 23 initiative. Okay, going in order. Button minus. Okay, actually that's fine. He goes first. He's not going to move anywhere. He's going to make those available. No, just roll them all first. Alright, Arena Sorcerer, neutral, and Rending Beetle minus. Okay, so he will go before me, but he cannot reach me to do an attack. Okay. Uh, so, King Button goes first. All right, then Rending Beetle, then me, then Arena Sorcerer. Damn, he will be able to hit me. That's too bad. Okay. King Button goes first. He adds shielding to himself, but that's okay because I'm not going to actually do an attack on him. He's gonna add 2 shielding. He's gonna heal, but he's still full health right now, so that doesn't do anything. All right. Oh, but that also means he won't suffer any damage this round from this. That's too bad. I could instead go after the Arena Sorcerer. Now he is making that element available, so Sorcerer can consume it to muddle me. He's not moving. He's going to attack 2, range 4. So if I move up here to get this thing going, I am in range of his attack. And I will get muddled, which will give me disadvantage on the next time I attack. Well, Rending Beetle needs to go first. Well, go after King Button. He attacks for 1, but I'm not in range. He moves 2 and then attacks 1. Well, it's 3 this way to get next to me, avoiding the hazard, and 3 this way. I get to choose. He's moving 2 this way. Okay. Now it's my turn. Yeah, we're going to activate that. Well, move 5 and activate that. I guess it doesn't matter which order I do these. Yeah, and I guess I go there. Problem is, if I'm here or even here, King Button won't move to attack me because his attacks are range 3. So either one of these spaces so that he's within 2, or even here if he's within 3, he won't move. The only way I can get him to move to make this happen is if I'm adjacent to him and he tries to do a ranged attack, he'll move away from me. Alright. Alright, so move and do that. Okay, now it's Arena Sorcerer's turn. So he attacks 2, range 4. That I am in range, and he uses that frost to muddle me. So I'm getting muddled, and he's attacking for just 2 damage with -1 and +1. Alright, he got a -1, so he only does 1 damage to me. Alright, next we have, that's it. Alright, so end of round. Oh, and I did not move this. And King Button is the one that'll move to make this hit. Arena Sorcerer won't move within range 2 of me because his attacks are range 3 and range 4. Actually, if he gets the melee attack one, he will move, although he will not make it in that range on this turn. Alright. Worst thing that can happen is King Button gets another minus. Alright, so this is now on the other side. So these are what I have available. If I go invisible, nobody's going to move because they can't see me. But I want King Button to see me. Although, I was going to say, I won't go invisible until it's my turn. If King Button goes before me, sure, I can go invisible afterward. but I don't want to do that this turn. Oh, wait. I can control King Button and move him myself to activate this. Alright, so... Ooh. And then I need a big attack on him. That'll make him suffer 3 damage. He'll be down to 3 health. But then I need to do another 3 damage through his shield. This will disarm him, so he won't attack me. What do I have available? +1, so at best I can do 1 damage to him. But I could... Okay. I could, though... oh, I have both of these items. I could add poison to my attack. Alright, so if I do this, and then also... Yeah, backstab could take him out. That, with the dark available, that would do 5 damage, although then I'll lose this card. Bad idea. I don't want to lose a card. But I could add poison to the attack, and then the good thing is, if he gets another minus next round, he won't heal any hit points. He'll just remove the poison. Oh, and I completely forgot to use my button shield and block that 1 damage, which I may as well have done. So no, when I got hit, I didn't take any damage, because I used my shield. Okay, and I'm muddled, so the next time I do an attack, I have to roll twice and have disadvantage, take the worst roll, which, okay, that's fine. Should be a +0. Alright, so... I'm thinking... Alright, so what's going to happen? Oh, nothing's going to happen. Yeah, well, I'm still picking what I'm doing. Haven't done initiative or anything. Okay, I want to make King Button move and hit him first and poison him. He won't be dead. Okay, and then these will both get turned over, and then I'll have, well, I'll get this back too. So I'll have all of the cards on their B sides. And I will have a strong attack with single out because I'll have darkness available. The unfortunate thing is I can't make I can't get away from that sorcerer and attack button, because here I have to move before I control an adjacent enemy, so I have to be next to King Button after that. Well, I guess quick reflexes, I can get away from the sorcerer, but then I don't get to attack. I have to be adjacent to an enemy after my move to attack there. Yeah, alright. I'll just be in range of the sorcerer. Oh well. Alright, so I'm doing those two. Initiative 2, so I'm going first no matter what. What does Button get? Plus. Okay. So he's going to move 1 space and attack for 3 damage, range 3. Arena Sorcerer minus. Alright, he's going to try to do a melee attack on me, so he's not going to hit me. He won't be able to get in range. And then Beetle plus. So he'll move 1 space. Alright, so me, Sorcerer, Beetle, King Button. Okay, so... I'm doing this first. Unfortunately, I can't move him away. Well, when I do this and make him move away and he takes damage, oh, he'll get disarmed, so he's not going to attack me. Never mind. Alright, so that's good. No one's going to attack me this round. I like it. I forgot about that part. Alright, so I'm doing quick reflexes. I'm attacking him and adding poison with my Venomous Fang. So I'm going to poison him, but my attack is doing... Oh, and I'm muddled, so I have to roll... I'm muddled until the end of the round. Well, so that'll be this one attack. Alright, so more than likely, +0. Yeah, +0, and I got neutral, but I have to take the worst of the two results, so I get +0. I do 3 damage, but he blocks 3. But now he's poisoned. That one. Alright, so he's at least poisoned. Okay, and then I'm doing this. I'm going to move button one space away to make this activate. So the next time an enemy enters a hex within 2 range, it suffers 3 damage, so he takes 3 damage. That's not an attack, so the poison doesn't add to it. Okay, and then yeah, so this, now that it activated, it goes in back into my hand on the B side. He's disarmed, and then am I moving him a second space? If I move him back toward me, he will move away. Even though he's disarmed, he'll move away on his attack to make it so that he doesn't have disadvantage, but then he won't attack me. So he's going to end up here no matter what. Well, I could also move him here, but then I'm out of range of doing a melee attack on him because the obstacles are in the way. Oh, and it wouldn't do any good to move him down here because he's flying, so that doesn't hurt him. So I moved him to here, and then yeah, that's it. Alright, so it was my turn, and then what do we say next is Arena Sorcerer. So Arena Sorcerer is going to move 3. He will not go in the hazard, so he'll move 3 like that, and then try to hit me with a melee attack. I'm not close enough. And then Beetle will move 1 space. Quickest route, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that way. 1, 2, yeah, 6 either way. Let's have him move, because I can choose this way or this way. They're both the shortest path. Back over here. Alright, King Button has 1 move, but he's already doing a ranged attack on me. He's in range, so he doesn't move. He tries to attack for 3 damage, except he has disarm. So, oh, and my muddle went away after my turn. Alright, so he doesn't do the attack, but his disarm goes away. Okay. So now he's poisoned, he has 3 health. I need to do... Oh, I need an attack that'll do 5 damage to him, and then that can kill him. And, wait a minute, I did not move mine, and I definitely will want to use advantage because I don't want to miss. Alright, so round's over. And I didn't need to roll for him because he was disarmed. Alright, so now I have all the B-sides. I want to do single out. So as long as he doesn't roll minus to go in before me, I will get to move next to him. He's already poisoned, so I don't need to worry about that part. I'll get to move next to him and then attack him. I can consume the dark to do 5 damage. Plus poison is 6. He'll block 3, so I'll do 3 damage to him as long as and I'll use this to gain advantage, so I'll roll twice. As long as I don't roll 2 minuses, I'll be good. Alright. So there's only 1 in 9 chance I don't kill him. Well, no. Unless he goes first. Then he'll heal the poison. And then I can't kill him this round yet, but I can re-poison. Oh no, I still can, because I'll poison him, then attack. Alright. So yeah, even if he goes first, okay, he's dead. Unless I roll minus twice. Alright, yes, doing that. Let's see, fire is in play. So Arena Sorcerer could wound me potentially. Alright, Button got a plus, so he's going last again. Arena Sorcerer minus. He's going after me, but he's going to try to do another melee attack, and he will not be in range to hit me, so that's good. And then Rending Beetle. He's going to move 2 spaces. Alright, so I go first. Come here. I'm going to move just 1 space. Now I'm stuck behind some obstacles. I'd like to get out of there after I kill King Button. It does destroy all monsters, right? Yeah, that's what it said on the other side of this. Alright, I'm moving there. He's already poisoned, so I don't get to poison adjacent enemy. And then single out, attack for 3. I can consume Dark to add 2 to the attack. So I'm attacking for 5 damage, plus 1 for poison, so yes, it's 6. I'm using my Sparrow Skull Helm to give myself advantage. Alright, so I get 2 rolls, I get to take the better result. Ooh, minus. Shoot, where was that? It was right there. Yeah. And, whew, plus. Okay. Alright, so I got a plus 1, so I did 4 damage to him, but 3 was enough to kill him. Alright, so Button's gone. Okay, that's good. And my turn's done. That's been consumed, but there's still fire out there. I guess there was Dark from the Sorcerer, too. There's still fire, but it doesn't matter, because now it's the Sorcerer's turn. Yeah, 22, then 25. Sorcerer moves 3 spaces, then tries a melee attack, but he can't get close enough. I can go to either one of those. Let's have him go, I don't know, that one. Do I care which one? Maybe. That one. Actually, it might be better if the Sorcerer got all the way to there on this move, although he can't, because then the Beetle wouldn't move because there's no path to get next to me. Oh, that cube's gone. There'd be no path to get next to me because there are no empty hexes next to me. But nope, Sorcerer only got to there, and then Beetle moves. So tries to attack, not close enough. Beetle moves 2. Alright, I used those B-sides. They're now discarded. And I have 2 more B-sides. Wounding them both might be a very good idea. Okay, I can move 4 and turn on 1 retaliate. I can go 1, 2, 3, 4. Or maybe I want him here, and I just move to here. Nothing's happened since he moved, so I could still... Well, I guess the Beetle moved. So I could go 1, 2, 3, 4. Wound them both with serrated arrows, and I'll have retaliate 1, so when the Beetle hits me, he'll receive damage each time. Ooh, so yeah, minus would be great. He'd hit me twice for 1 damage each time, plus modifiers, but he'd also... Oh, I didn't move mine. He'd also take 1 damage from each of those attacks. Alright, if Sorcerer has the melee attack again, he would also get retaliated for damage, and they'll both be wounded. Ooh, and oh wait, I'm going to be going slow though. Very good chance I'll be going last. So maybe I do want him there instead. And I don't think it really makes a difference. Well, I'll definitely be going after the beetle. Yeah, I want the sorcerer there. Alright. Alright, so yes, I'll be going after the beetle. And probably after the sorcerer. Alright, so I'm slow this round. I have no items until I do a long rest. Okay, Arena Sorcerer does a ranged attack. That's too bad. Is there any fire? There is fire available, so he'll wound me. Plus for beetle. So he still goes ahead of me. He'll move one space. Okay. So yeah, I don't know why I was thinking of, ooh, if I get there, retaliate, because no matter what, I was going after the beetle. That was a waste of thought. Alright, so I'm last. Arena Sorcerer, Rending Beetle, me. Arena Sorcerer doesn't move, tries to attack for range 4, 2 damage, adds my fire to his attack, so he will wound me. That stinks, but I'll be resting after this turn, so it's only going to hit me this turn. So that's not too bad. Well, assuming I do a long rest and heal myself that way. Might be a bad idea. I might need to do a short rest. We'll see. So he's going to attack for 2 damage, plus I get the wound. 2 damage plus... Ooh, no plus. No plus. Alright. Neutral, so plus 0 instead of plus 2. So I take 2 damage. Alright, he's done. Rending Beetle moves 1. I can go to either one of those hexes. So I choose to have him go to that one. Alright, and then it's my turn. Yeah, no matter where I move, well, unless I move here and poison myself and take damage, don't want to do that. Well, although the poison would go away as soon as I rest, but then I wouldn't heal any hit points. No matter where I move, one of them I'm going to have a disadvantage on my serrated arrows, but the important part is wounding. Because, yeah, it's 2 targets, range 3. Right now I'm only in range of the Arena Sorcerer, but anywhere I try to move within range 4, yeah, I'll have disadvantage. But I am going to move here so that I have more freedom of movement after that. I don't want to get boxed in. I'm going to move there. I have Retaliate 1, but it doesn't matter. That just lasts until the end of the round, and I'm last, so that's not going to do anything. And I'll use my serrated arrow, so I'm attacking both of them. I have disadvantage when I attack the beetle, but regular on the sorcerer. So we'll do the beetle first. And they're both wounded. Oh, and I was supposed to take 1 damage when I activated from my wound. Oops, put them on there. Alright, so when I activated, I took 1 damage. 9. Okay, and then so what am I doing? Serrated arrows. I'm attacking the beetle first. And I have disadvantage because it's a ranged attack when I'm next to him, so I have to roll twice. Well, got a minus, so the worst result will be the minus. Alright, so I got -1, so I do... Oh, and he has 2 shield. I forgot about that. So I don't do any damage to him, but he is wounded at least. Oh, right, and his attack's wound. So if I do a rest, I'm going to heal, but then he's going to hit me, and I'm just going to be wounded again. Well, that sucks. I'm thinking maybe it would have been better to go out this way. Take the hit of the poison and just try to stay away from the beetle. Well, oh well, too late. Attacking the sorcerer. Did I? Yeah, I moved that down 1. So this time it's a regular attack, so I don't have I'm not next to him. I don't have to roll disadvantage. Come on, give me a plus. Okay, I got a plus. All right, so I got +2. So I'm hitting for 5. Oh, wait a minute. I was thinking it was a 2. When I hit the beetle, well, no, he's shielded 2. I had -1 and 2 shields, so yes, I did no damage. But I was thinking that was a 2. All right, so I'm doing 5 damage to the sorcerer. He does have 1 retaliate range 3, so I will take 1 point of damage, but he takes 5. So he's down to 6. Okay, that's good. And wait a minute. This was supposed to move again, right? I know one of them attacked with +2 and it didn't hit. This should be here. That was the, Arena Sorcerer hit me for 2. I didn't move it. Okay. God, it's too easy to forget those. Need to make a habit of roll, figure out what it is, move it before doing anything else. So I took my 1 retaliate. He got his 5 damage. Alright, so that's it. So now these are discarded. So now since I'm out of cards, I need to do a rest. Short rest, I get these back. I lose 1 randomly, and I don't get to refresh my items, but I do get to act this turn. I don't want to do that, and I won't heal. Or I choose one of these to discard. I don't get to act this turn. I get to choose one of these to not discard to lose. I heal for 2 points, and I'll remove the wound, and I refresh all my cards. Yeah, I'm doing that. They're both going to attack me, but oh well. Nope, that was the wrong side. Venomous Fang, Button Shield, and Sparrow Skull Helm. They're both already wounded. Oh, well, alright, so we'll do this part. I heal to 10. I remove my wound that the beetle's about to give back to me. And then I choose one of these to lose. So then I'll only have 3 cards to play with. I'll get 3 turns, and then I'll have to lose another one, and then I'll get 2 turns. Because really, the most turns you get outside of long rests is 9. But I've only taken 3 so far. No, 4. So I still have 5 more turns. Sorcerer's halfway dead. He has a wound, so each turn he's going to take more damage. Really, I just need to do damage to him 1 more time, and then the wound can finish him off slowly. If it came to that. Beetle, I need to do some damage to him. Alright, need to do some big damage. I want to poison the beetle. Definitely need that, but I can poison him with Venomous Fang. Yeah, Arena Sorcerer, I only want to hit him 1 more time because he retaliates every time I hit him, anywhere within range 3. But it's only 1 damage. I'm thinking I want to get, well, alright, so stuff alright, let's see. So Venom Shiv, I can use that to attack for 3 and poison, but I have Venomous Fang to poison. I don't need to poison the Sorcerer, I just need to poison the Beetle, so I only need to poison once. And on the other side of that is the Backstab, huge damage, potential, single use. But if it's my very last turn, sure, use it. Like, well, alright. Long con, disarm an enemy, potentially move one onto another damage hex. Like right now I could move up to the Sorcerer. Well, won't be the case once I have to wait around, but if it were this, I could move up to the Sorcerer, move him over here and poison him that way and make him suffer 1 damage. Other side, Serrated Arrows, which, yes, I could use that to hit them both, and that would be the 1 more time I need to hit the Sorcerer. okay. So I don't think I want to get rid of that. Yeah, Venom Shiv I want for potentially for backstab. Although Retaliate's also good against the Beetle because 2 of his 3 actions he hits twice, so he would take 2 damage when he hits me. Thief Snack, yeah, makes somebody suffer damage just for moving close to me. And then also it has an attack in the normal move side. And then single out, big damage if there's dark available. Sorcerer can still make dark, and I still have Long Con and... is that it? Well, and Quick Reflexes, they can both make dark. So, yeah, I should be able to use that to do a big damage attack. And I definitely like that. So I don't think I want to get rid of that. So is it Quick Reflexes? Move, then attack on the same turn, or in the same action. Heal, poison somebody next to me. Yeah, I think I'm getting rid of this one. Well, yeah. All right. So I'm losing that card. It's gone for the rest of the scenario, and it was a long rest, so I don't get to do anything. I do have darkness. I am making darkness available, but neither one of them uses darkness in attack, so that doesn't matter. But this is my whole action. I have, or my whole turn. I have initiative 99, so I go last. Well, for the purposes of what? I don't know. But yeah, so I get to do all that, and I'm pretty sure the heal already happened. Hang on, maybe I don't heal until the end because the initiative 99. I don't think that's the case. Long rest. Instead of choosing 2 cards for the round, you can declare a long rest. You'll take your turn at initiative 99 and follow these steps. Return all cards from your discard pile to your hand. Then lose 1 card of your choice from your hand. Perform heal 2 self, and then you also recover items. So, okay, so no, I haven't done any of this yet. So actually, oh, and I should have taken a damage on the wound before I healed. Wait, was I at 8? I have it at 10 now. Or was I at 9? Was it I took 1 wound damage to 8 and then healed to 10? Alright, well let me put this, I'm pretty sure it was at 9 with a wound on it. So actually, Rending Beetle's going to wound me, or he's going to do his attacks that'll wound me before I actually do the heal, so I don't have to worry about it. Alright, so all these are still in discard really, but it's not like they're going to kill me or anything right now. Alright, so I haven't healed yet. I haven't actually taken these back yet. So right now everything's in discard. Well, we'll put that there. And I don't have my items yet, but I'm going to leave them. Alright, so their initiative minus. Alright, so he's going to move and do a melee attack on me. Rending Beetle. Oh, he's going to hit me for 3 damage. And wound me. Okay. Who goes first? Sorcerer. So Sorcerer is the blue one. He takes a damage from his wound. And then moves next to me to do a melee attack for 2 damage. And doesn't add Pierce. I don't have these yet available yet. I can't block anything. Alright, so 2 damage. Plus 1, he does 3. That's too bad. He's done. Rending Beetle, it's already next to me, so he doesn't move. He attacks me for 3 damage with a potential plus 1. A plus again. Well, that sucked. They each got to add extra damage, but at least they were just plus 1. So he's doing 4 damage to me. I'm down to 2. Okay, and then the next time they attack, potential double damage. Alright, so now that they're done, now I get to heal, get my cards, get rid of that. Ooh, which now maybe I need the heal. Should I choose to get rid of something else instead? Yeah, because now it's when I choose what to do that. I get my items, I heal. When I activate, I still take a wound damage, but then I heal 2, so I'm up to 3. Wounds gone. I need Long Con for potentially invisibility. I think I want to use that. Yeah, I think I'm still getting rid of this. I'll just take my chances with the 3 health. Well, maybe. I want Long Con. So next round, I could go invisible. I'll go first. So I'll go invisible, which is going to last until the end of my next round. So I'll be invisible for 2 turns, right? Yeah. Invisible. Cannot be targeted. Remove at the end of next turn. Ooh. Yeah, if I use that, I go first, I go invisible, they won't see me until the end of my next turn. And so then next turn, I go last. They'll both just sit here doing nothing for 2 turns in a row. They'll take 2 damage from their wounds. Okay, yes. I'm definitely keeping that. I'm using that next turn. And then, so it'll go there for a couple turns, then it'll come back to my hand. Okay, I still like the enemy suffers 3 damage from moving within 2 spaces of me, since the beetle has 2 shield. So, yeah, I want to keep that. Alright, so Venom Shiv, that was the one that had the big backstab. Now, if I use Long Con... Oh no, that's not the one that had that. Which one had it? Okay, so Thief's Knack also has, oh yeah, if there's Dark, I get that. But I'm only going to have Dark available if the Sorceress gives me some. And Serrated Arrows, unfortunately, makes Fire available. Now, I won't have that yet. And I'm going to be using Long Con, so I won't have that Dark anymore. And the other Dark is on Quick Reflexes. Venom Shiv. So this one that gives me 2 extra damage. Oh wait, but that's the single-use one. Could really be handy on the beetle, though. But there's no way I can have both of these bonuses. Well, unless I get rid of this card. Which I don't want to do. Ugh. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, yeah, we're good. Because, let's say I get rid of this one. I'll use Long Con. It's going to go here. And I'd be using one of these, so one of these goes to its B side. And then I'd have to use both of these. And then at the end of that turn, then this comes back to my hand on its B side, and then this would be on B side. And... to get a good combination of these two... no. I won't have both of those. Darn. I'm not going to be able to... I don't think I'm going to be able to use that extra damage on Dark either. Which one is Serrated Arrows? Quick Reflexes? No. Oh yeah, Long Con. Ow. Yeah, unfortunately though, Serrated Arrows, I'm expecting the Sorcerer to be dead by the time I could use that. But at least I could do a ranged attack on the Beetle. So long con, that's not going anywhere. Quick reflexes is the way to go if I chance it with the healing, which I think is okay, because I'm going to be invisible. They're not going to hit me for 2 rounds. Although, well, Sorcerer will do 1 retaliate damage on me. So I'll take 1 damage in the next 2 rounds. And then I can just try to stay away from the beetle. Oh, I need to poison the beetle. Now, well, no, because I want to go invisible. I want to go invisible and then maybe do Thief's Knack, so I also get an attack. Although, I want that too. No, I don't want that yet. I don't want to have 2 cards up here. Can't do that. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to use Thief's Knack, not while I'm invisible. So I could do this, go invisible, and then do an attack. So I think I want to keep this. So one of these. I mean, if it's my very last turn, I can use backstab and lose the card. It doesn't matter. If I'm taking the action of healing, well, I also lose out on a potential turn. I lose out on a potential attack. One nice thing about quick reflexes, though, is I could move in next to the beetle, hit the beetle, and then have some other card move me away. Stay out of range. But no, I'm getting rid of that one. Okay, so I'm sticking with these 3. Alright, so this is what I have. I already healed. Alright, this is what I have going into the next round. So I'm going to go with Long Con and Thief's Knack. Alright, so that's in my hand. Okay. What do they get for initiative? Neutral. So he's going to try to do a ranged attack on me, but I'm going to be invisible, so he won't see me. Oh, and yeah, and I can use this to go... What am I going to have here next turn? 60 and 11 available. Well, I'm going to do that so that they go before me, and I'll still be invisible when they go. Alright, so Beetle 59. Okay, but I get to go first. Oh, my next attack I can potentially deal double damage. That'll be very important for hitting the beetle. Alright, so I'm hitting the sorcerer with that, and I'm also going invisible. You know what? I'm pretty sure I still take retaliate damage even if I'm invisible. Let me check. Alright, let's see. Added effects, area effect. Character damage, exhaustion, suffer damage, retaliate, move, jump, fly, and attack. Give me alphabetical order. I guess I could just do find in page. Maybe that'll show up. Where are the statuses? Scenario cards. Playing a scenario. The adventure begins. Oh, positive conditions. There we go. Invisible. The figure cannot be targeted by an enemy, though non-targeted abilities remain unaffected. The invisible figure and their allies can still interact with each other. Invisible is removed at the end of the figure's next turn. And I'm pretty sure retaliate would still be in effect. Alright, so I am going to take a damage, unfortunately. We will... Come here. Where'd my mouse go? There it is. Okay, so we will... go invisible. Oh, that's right. There's also that. Add 2 to your next attack while you have invisible. So this... Ooh, if I just kill the sorcerer outright... I completely forgot there was that part on it. So if I just kill the sorcerer outright, he won't retaliate. I'll still have 3 health. Alright, so I'm invisible. Now, invisibility... Oh, okay. Actually, no, this card's going to come back to my hand as soon as I do that part, adding 2 to the next attack. My invisibility token, that stays there until the end of the next round. So no. This will come back immediately and go to my... be on the B side in my hand. Alright, so I'm attacking the sorcerer. If I do at least 5 damage, which I'm attacking for 5, if I do at least 5 damage, he will not strike back. Or the retaliate won't happen. Alright, so as long as I don't roll a -1, if I do roll a -1, I'll only do 4 damage, but on his turn, he'll die from his wound. Oops, this is over here. Alright, this is the one I'm using. Alright, so I'm attacking, and then I'll use advantage on the beetle to gain double damage when I attack him. I got the minus. That's too bad. So I will take 1 damage. I only do 4 to him. But at least he's in range to die from his wound this turn. Wait a minute. On the rest, I think I gave... Wait. Shoot. The beetle had a wound. He should have gone down when I rested, and he attacked. So he's definitely at 11. He's only been wounded for 1 round. Pretty sure. Yeah. Did I also forget to wound the sorcerer? Or did I also forget to give the sorcerer wound damage? Let's see. Sorcerer started with 11. He was already wounded, wasn't he? No. He was at 11. I hit him for how much damage? So he was just at 6. What did I attack him? I attacked him with the... Yeah, I did the 3 and the +2 on him. I did 5 damage. He did take his wound damage. For some reason, I didn't do the beetle. Okay, so no, this is correct. That just wasn't. Now it is. Alright, so I'm on here now. He's on there. I'm done with my turn, but I'm invisible. And this happened, so now this is, well, back in my hand on the B side. Okay, and I'm invisible, so now when the Arena Sorcerer goes, as soon as he activates, he takes 1 damage. He's dead. Alright, then the beetle goes. He'll take 1 damage from his wound. Okay, and then he can't see me, so he doesn't move, and he can't attack. Okay. Alright, end of the round. So now this is on the B side. Okay, so I have all 3 of these. Now there's no way I can get dark damage to help me out. That's unfortunate. Oh, and let's get rid of that blue cube. I'm still invisible though, so I want to do one of these, so I'll go after the beetle. So that his turn, he'll just sit there doing nothing again and take 1 damage from his wound. So there's no way for me to get any dark, because even if I save this for the next round, this doesn't have any dark on there. Or there's no way I can have dark before I use that. So, well, whichever one of these you know what, maybe I should use both of these, so then next turn I'll get to go first. Well, I definitely have to use Venom Shiv, because if I use both of these, they go and discard, and then I only have one card I have to rest, and I'll have wasted a turn. So I have to use Venom Shiv. If I save, what's on the other side of it? 62. So if I play this and I use it for initiative, and if I save this for next turn, I'll get to go first. So I'm thinking these two, and it doesn't matter which initiative I do, I'll be last either way. So I can attack him and poison him, although I could add Venomous Fang to a melee attack as well. Negate the next source of damage you would suffer. I don't know if I want that. I only have 2 health. So, although I'll be going first next time, I can... Alright, so hang on. So let's say I use these 2. Then I have these 2 next round. I can hit him and then run far enough away that he can't hit me. And then I'll have to rest. Because, yeah, once I do this round, he'll be able to see me. Let's see, this was the Venom Shiv. He'll be able to see me, but I'll go before him, so I can hit him and then run away. Alright, so yes. These 2. He's already wounded. I'll hit him with the Venom Shiv and poison him. I'm not going to actually move. And I guess I can put that up there, but I don't think... No, I don't think that's going to matter. Ooh. Well, maybe. Alright, hang on. Oh, let's just do this, though. I'm playing these 2. Okay, so I have initiative 60. Beetle. It really doesn't matter. Beetle's going to go first, but not do anything, because I'm still invisible until the end of my turn. Okay, so I have these. Now. Well, I'm definitely attacking him and poisoning him. He blocks 2, but he does not retaliate. Alright, so I'm going to hit him for 3, and I'm going to use advantage to try to get double damage. As long as one of my rolls is a plus, I'll deal 6 damage to him, -2, so I'll at least deal 4. Oh, on his turn, he did take a wound damage. So if I get double damage on this, I'll at least do 4. Oh, I'll do 4 from this and poison him for later. So he'll be down to 5. Okay. Yeah, we're doing that. That's right, I have my shield. I can at least prevent 1 damage with that. Venomous Fang is now useless because he'll be poisoned and he can't heal. So, alright. So I used advantage. I get to roll twice. I need a plus. Oh, got it. Alright. So I do double damage and poison him. So 6 minus his 2 shield is 5. Or is 4 damage. He's down to 5, I mean. Alright. And now my attacks deal 1 extra damage. Well, you add 1 more to the damage. I'm pretty sure a shield would still block, though. Like, if I only dealt 2 damage total, including the poison, I'm pretty sure the shield still blocks both. Right, because poison... All attackers gain +1 strength. Or, yeah, +1 damage. So, yeah. You just add 1 to it, so if I only did 2 total, it would be blocked. What are we, alright, what are we on now? Alright, Alright, so that was that part, and then I can negate the next source of damage I would suffer. Also, I negate added effects, so he won't wound me. Since this is the B side, I may as well put it there instead of, because I'm not going to move, so I may as well put it there. I can always move this to my discard pile whenever I like. Alright, so yeah. Alright, so that was it. He went first. That's the end of the round. Oh, I need to move this. Okay, so now I have these two. Oh, and my invisibility's gone, unfortunately. So yeah, I want to... Now, one attack won't hit me, and I can block 1 damage. Ooh, but he has potential double damage, although this is the one where, yeah, I could prevent that hit. So, I could stay next to him. Let's see, I can hit him for 3. Yeah, no dark available, so I can hit him for 3. Well, 4 with the poison, minus 2, so hit him for 2 plus modifier. That'll take him down to 3. And then I could stay here and activate Retaliate. Because then, well, if he gets one of these attacks where he attacks twice, the first one gets blocked. And he'll take 1 damage from Retaliate. And then, well, the second one I would take damage, but I can block 1 with this, although I would take a wound. Now, if he gets the 2 attacks for 2 damage, I would be in danger of potentially getting, going down to 0. Although, alright, so I hit him. Well, you know what? Let's not worry about that part yet. Let's just do this part first. I'm attacking. Alright, so I'm attacking for 3 with a potential of +1. 3 plus the poison. Well, alright, well, that's a good time for the minus. It's still a +0, so okay. So I'm doing 2 damage to him. 3 plus the 1 from poison. Or that 3 plus the 1 from the poison minus 2 from the shield. So 2 damage. He's down to 3. When he activates, his wound will take him down to 2. And then, yeah, if he has one of these ones where he hits me twice, he'll be dead from Retaliate. If his second attack actually manages to do 2 damage to me with the block, well, that's fine. I just have to negate the damage by losing a card from my discard. So on that attack, then this can be in discard, and, well, it'll be in discard anyway after his first attack. And I just have to lose a card from discard, I think, right? Negating damage. Lose 1 card from your discard pile. So yes. Alright. So no, I'm not going to run away from him. I'm going to sit here and turn on my Retaliate. So I'm not going to move. I'm going to turn on Retaliate 1. That lasts until the end of the... Oh, no. That only lasts until the end of the round. Wait. Wait a minute. I never rolled his initiative. I was just choosing what I was doing, but I didn't roll his initiative yet. I'm taking my turn without doing everything. Yeah, I'm using this to go first, but I did not say what he is doing. And then started my turn. Alright, he's doing that. So he is attacking for 2 damage each time. Okay. So, first attack, he could get a double damage, doesn't matter. This will negate it, and I won't get wounded. Second attack will deal 2 damage. I can block 1. If he gets the +1, he'll actually deal 2 to me, but I can just lose a card, and each one of his attacks will activate Retaliate. I was just making sure. I confused myself for a second because I thought, wait, am I going last? Did he already go? But no, the round shouldn't have even started yet. Alright, so yeah, this is active until the end of the round. Beetle hasn't gone yet. So now, alright, now I took my turn. I took my attack action here. Got him down to 3. And then here, backstab. I'm not moving. I'm just using retaliate. That lasts until the end of the round. Okay. So now it's the beetle's turn. He doesn't move. He takes a damage from his wound. He doesn't move. He attacks for 2. The roll doesn't matter because I get to negate the damage. Well, he got +0, so... But it did nothing because of serrated arrows. And he doesn't wound me because it negates the added effects. He took another damage from his from my retaliate. Okay, and then his second attack, after he attacks me, the retaliate's going to kill him. He's doing 2 damage again. Well, this time I'll definitely be blocking 1 of the damage. Well, if he rolls a +1, I guess the block wouldn't do anything. He did roll a +1, so he's dealing 3 damage to me. So I guess there's no reason to block because I'd still be going down to 0. But I can lose a card from my discard pile. And he dies from retaliate. And then at the end of the round, this would have gone, well, these both would be in discard now, but it doesn't matter because he's dead. All right. And yeah, I would still have, well, these are in discard. Oh, well, because I had to lose that card, I don't actually have any more turns. Well, I'd have this last turn of a long rest. I'd be able to take these to my hand. Well, on my turn, I'd get to heal, take these back to my hand. So, well, if the beetle had been now down to 1 health, he would still die from his wound. But if the retaliate weren't going to kill him, I would have moved over here so he couldn't attack me. I would have just moved to, say, here, and then he would have moved 1 space closer to me. And then on the rest, I would lose 1 card, and then I'd still have 2, and I'd have 2 more turns available. All right. But still, that was fairly close. If I'd still been on hard, I don't know if I would have made it. Taking out King Button first was a much better strategy than taking out the beetle first. Sorcerer might have been a good one to try to take out first as well. Save the beetle for last. Or early on, get a serrated arrow on the beetle, so every turn it's losing some health. You know, do that early and then maybe wait 5 turns or so before you finally attack it, and it'll have lost 5 health from the wound. Alright, well, that was fun. That scenario took a while since I had to do it twice, and what does it say on the other side? Maybe I'll just do this one. Started late watching NCAA tournament. And yeah, they played like crap and lost. Let's see. The crowd gasps as you best Button, bringing him to his knees. The crowd gasps as you best Button, bringing him to his knees. Okay. I yield, he cries. You've beaten King Button, and so I offer you a boon. Well, if he's going to talk about himself in the third person there, why doesn't he do it here? You've beaten King Button, and so King Button offers you a boon. What can my kingdom do? We need to get upstairs, the collector offers, to get over to Crooked Bone. Button nods knowingly. I can grant you passage, but there is one task I will ask of you first. Can you take care of a pest problem? Alright, so if I had Mind Thief, I would play Scenario 7, Mind Control. Otherwise, I'd play Scenario 6, Pest Control. So, may as well just take 7 out of there. So this will be on my next one, Pest Control. Although I don't know if I'm going to play it right now. Yeah, I don't think so. Alright, so Scenario 6, Pest Control. When I got new stuff. 2 choices of pouch items. Again, I can still only carry 1 though until I get to level 3. Scenario 8 will be level 3, then I'll be able to have 2 pouch items. Alright, Magnetic Needle. During your turn, control one enemy within range 5. Move it 2 spaces. Ooh, I like that. Because they're often... Well, this one only has 1 hazard, but usually there are multiple hazards around. But all 3 of these, you could immediately move on to the poison from here. So, poison somebody right away. Okay. I like that. Currently I've been using the one that gives me advantage. I could do without it for 1 turn. I might use the Magnetic Needle. Or leftover table scraps. During your turn, heal yourself for 1. Oh, a Magnetic Needle, though, is single use. You don't get a refresh yet. Maybe not, then. Leftover table scraps. Yeah, heal yourself for 1, and you can refresh. So, heal yourself for 3 each time between rest, between the long rest and that, maybe. It's nice, though, having that advantage available for the +2 and the ×2, or for the make sure you don't get the no damage. So next scenario, when I go up to 3, well, after this one, then there will be, ooh, one of the minuses, you can actually go invisible. Well, you know, that's where you do a ranged attack, but make sure you're next to one of the enemies. So you have disadvantage, have to roll twice, and hopefully just go invisible. Nice. Let's see, and then I assume that sticks around at level 4 and level 5. Level 5, you have a couple of things where you add poison. Shoot, it makes you want to have disadvantage. Alright, anyway. So heal 1, maybe. Magnetic Needle, maybe. What kind of enemies are there on here? Defeat all monsters. You get Harrowing, Infestation, Sewer Rat, and Spitting Moth. Okay. 3 different kinds. So yeah, maybe poison 1 right away. Single use. I like the advantage one, so I'm going to stick with that one for now. The Sparrow Skull Helm. Whoops. That was the wrong card. This is the one that goes under there for now. Alright, so yeah, pest control, doing that next time. Anything else I need to do? No? Well, I can reset some of this stuff. Yep, nothing else to do because I'll still be level 2. Don't need to pick a new card. So, yes. Alright, so yeah, just the 1 scenario today. Had to do it twice. Oh, am I going to go back to hard and try on hard difficulty again? I think so. Alright, so next time I play, I'll do scenario 6, pest control. Well, maybe I'll keep streaming this game through to the end. I don't know. But I'm calling it a night. As soon as I can find my end stream here. There it is. Alright, so I'm calling it a night. See you next time.